Well, good evening. I'm Robert Wilson of Cowboy Wisdom, Hypno Acuity, and Pure Liberation Television. Tonight we're talking about intimate awakenings and flight of life. It's the intimate awakenings that'll ignite your flight of life. But what I'm really understanding is we keep things surface. We try to keep it in the head and in the brain and all that, but it's got to be the energy from all the way up. It's almost like it's got to be like a power electric powerhouse. It's got to come through all the chakras, go through all the transformers, the transmission lines within yourself to unwind the divine. But something I really awakened to, people have a challenge about talking about inspiration and intimacy with their dreams and things like that, because the dreams are your unique talents, innovation, imagination, inspiration, your heart, soul, spirit, all the flowing energy within you. Your thinking, knowing, memory, mind is all the limitations of your life, because everything you think, know, learn, and knowledge is a subconscious mind frozen in time representation. And that's what we had to learn in school is you need to know this for a test. You need to know this. So we put subconscious uh, representations in there, and that's the way we tried to go through life. And I know I did. I was had a little apprehensive about letting my imagination run until about a year ago, and it's still expanding of it, but it's really about energizing that internal landscape with my electro scenarios of my hellraiser tenacity to rise and shine, to let my innerrising revelations express my heart and soul savvy, opening unfathomable life events. See, it's really about raising the liberating lingo, the superliminal lyrics of the songs of superstar omnific nerve, galvanizing hellraiser tenacity, feeling the flow of the go of the galvanizing optimism, loving life because inside me I'm free to feel rich every day, expanding through life with the greatest of ease because I listen to my intuition in my daily life for the unique wisdom and inspiration of my life. See how that rhyme just kind of flows and goes. And that's the thing about life. It flows and goes, but we try to think and know. Whenever you're thinking and knowing something, you're stagnant. You're going to stay right where you're at. But it's about energizing the wise within you. See, and another thing, I have an enterprise. I don't have an enterprise. I don't have a business. I don't have anything. I got an enterprise. It's an enterprise of communicating wisdom, inspiration, innovation, talent, sovereign expansion, politically incorrect inspiration, direct redneck cowboy wisdom, an FOFT attitude. It's about now. That's all we have. And the past is now. And see, here's the thing. But if I can keep you thinking you have a challenge in the past, I can keep you coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back. See, liberation allows you to rise above that and really energize that streaming, sassy, trend-setting, rebellious energy, appreciating maestro energy. See, everything is energy. Take the words think, know, learn, and make everything energy, energizing, enterprising, engendering. Make it movement. A slow go of genuine optimism. That's the thing. And also, I expanded into understanding. I've been around the coaching world and personal growth since 1997, 2000. I went to coach. And what I really expanded into, I did it all. I did it in a stagnant way. Because when I let go of that and opened to understand, the first two or three sessions or visits should be about inspiration, innovation, and start people finding a way to give them something else up here so this goes away in an effortless way. And with pure liberation, the wide awake meditation, energizing your inner rising revelations, awakens your free flowing energy to understand you're the pioneer, the wagoneer, the wagon master, and you are everything to sing your songs of splendor, opening nirvana gumption to ride and rope your way to the winner's circle today because you play on your fields of prosperity, having fun today because you're listening to your intuition, imagination that rises you above everyday life. And see, that's how simple this is. And as you get simpler with life, life becomes easy for you. It's really about the rise and the shine of the divine daredevilry sets you free. And see, you got to get a vocabulary that gives you some gumption, like rebellious, rebel-rousing, troublemaker, hell-raiser, a savant, a warrior, a wanderer. But see, when you can let your mind wander into oblivion and open up the sceneries of your subconscious, superliminal, and superconscious, you just kind of rise with the tides of tremendous internal dreamers' epiphanies because you are listening to your intuition, imagination. Somebody told me this a year ago that this intuition, imagination is like walking on air with a gold mine on each side, and you just keep floating away with ease. So if you start getting into the liminal and the liberating and the floating and the liminal carpet glide, you genuinely love internal dreamers' epiphanies today. Because that's all you have is now. See, all this other stuff, I convoluted myself with the past. Oh, I got to write letters. I got to forgive this guy. I got to do this. That's all bullshit. That's just limiting bullshit. You want to throw the bullshit into the sewer and watch her go down to the oblivion. It's now and it's you. Just stop the rat-a-tat crap. Who did this to me? Once an event is over, it's a subconscious representation within you. And the only way you're going to expand out of it, well, there's a lot of ways with hypnosis, NLP, many, many things, rapid eye, but you're really going to question yourself and question your way out of it. The first thing you want to do is do the shred method with that person. I want to get something over here. And you want to go to someplace in a park. Never do this in your house. I'm going to do the shred representation tomorrow in the park. But you want to sit down. But something that works really good is get their picture, write everything you want to tell them right on that picture. You can do two things with it. You can go to a river, put it on a board, watch it go over the hill. Or you can write everything you want, get up, start walking out of the park, and just rip it. And as you're walking by a trash can, throw it in it, and just keep strolling. You never walk, you stroll. So you never walk through life, you stroll. Or sashay or saunter. You want to have some pizzazz in that jazz within yourself. But it's really about having fun doing this. And you really want to make fun of everything. Because when you laugh, the heart is free and the soul smiles out omnific, ubiquitous love to the world. See, all the stuff you're searching for in the outside world is in here. The outside world's a tour guide. Your spirit, love, sovereignty, soul, and heart, they're the ones that are going to stroll you over to the events, encounters, experience that are going to feed your old way of life. And see, when you awaken, when you open up to understand life is awakenings and accomplishment, but there's 7 frequencies of easy. And it starts by appreciating yourself, understanding all your life events are awakenings. Then you get enlightenment, and that's INLIGHTMINT, enlightenment. Listen to your daily life for the clarity. Inspiration, understand, sovereign expansion, and pure liberation. And when you start using pure liberation instead of heal, it quiets your inner landscape, and your subconscious mind can't get mad at anything. Because anger, hate, and that is all frozen in time representation that your subconscious mind thinks anger, hate, and all this is a comfort zone, but it's an unadmitted apathy and just fraudulent limitations. And something I really woke into, everything I learned in the physical world, I was taught limitation. But today we let go of the limitations and open up the liminal imaginative magic, invigorating, trend-setting audacity, tantalizing, innovative, omnific nirvana. Because you might as well celebrate inside yourself. Hell with celebrating out here. You celebrate in here, you can celebrate out there. It's about having fun and laughing at the gaffes. Stop being stuck in the muck of yesterday's suck, because the only one that's creating yesterday's muck and the suck is you. It's really about enlivening that dance within you. And that's a dreamer's animated nirvanas, canonizing everyday life as the fun of the sun's splendor. See how this vocabulary, the liberating lingo, and the liminal hymns of liberation just rise and shine. But we're going to rise and shine today because we're divine dreamers, invigorating, visionary, innovative nirvana energy. Because life is like being born every second. The only one that you wake up in the morning thinking about yesterday, today's yesterday. You stay in the mundane same insanity as yesterday. And when you sit, this was one of my biggest ones. You sit around the break table bitching and belly aching and saying, "Oh my God, this is wrong, that's wrong." You're singing the gong songs of bong. You're getting bonged out of yesterday into yesteryear. It's really about the inspirations of present moment. When you can speak the inspirations of your dreams or your desired lifestyle and understand this event in front of you is occurring for you to expand out of yesterday, and stop trying to learn what's in front of you to comprehend what expands you, to walk you on, stroll you on to your paths of enlightenment, and let go of trying to find solutions and answers, because that's frozen in time representations. Then if they go haywire, "Oh my God, that was wrong." But the path of enlightenment is a sweetened surrender, wisely entertaining, everyday trend-setting epiphanies now. You want to use words that sweeten you up on the inside and color that world with electro scenarios of your dreams. And when you start opening up to your talents and everything, you also open up your adventurous acumen, agility, ability, and audacity to expand through life with the greatest of ease, because that is the way life is. And this is what Cowboy Wisdom, Hypno Acuity, and Pure Liberation Television is about. It's about showing you, never telling you. If somebody's telling you this and you're trying to imitate it, you're going to end up intimidating yourself internally and quitting. But when you open up and let somebody show you, and you allow yourself to start just letting go and using a different liberating lingo and a songs and liminal hymns of harmonizing jazz, magically narrating your dreams to yourself. You know, life is a dream when you let go of being stuck in the muck of yesterday. But the world is we learned, everything we learned in school is from the past. That was one that really did, the education system is actually camouflage limitation. And, people are saying, "Oh, they get these degrees," but all the college education, is it raising people up? No, it's separating people, because there's a fear and there's kind of a snobbish arrogance in college education. I'm educated, you're not, so you can't know nothing. That is a very true fact out there. And most people are college educated. You get them out of the education and out into the real world, they're afraid, because education stops at the classroom. Wisdom takes over once you walk out that classroom. But people try to stay inside that, and when they can't stay inside it, they'll feed a computer. And computers, artificial intelligence. This world is so stuck in artificial intelligence, we've let go of our innate innovative talents. And there is good in that AI. I've seen some things that really expand my business. But when it comes to writing and speaking, there's no AI in my life because this is coming from here. And I enjoy it too much because when I write it from here, I get the liberation, the inspiration, and I get to light the fire in my aspirations to rock it out of yesterday or even this morning to enjoy the sunset of my splendid ubiquitous nirvana, stimulating everyday triumph within me. And that's the thing. You're going to ride the tides. You're going to glide. You're going to flow. You're going to glow. You're going to float. But you're never going to struggle. Struggle is a self-taught thing. So when you when you unstruggle your life with a trend-setting tenacity, you send that struggle to oblivion. See, we've been taught life is hard. Life is hard. No. Thinking and knowing life is hard. Inspiration, imagination, innovation, that's easy. There's something I want to share with you. When you have something and you, like, let's say you have a habit you're trying to break and you do one little thing, just say, that was easy. That was easy. Oh, this is going to be easy. That's easy. All that is taking the trepidation and the limitations out of the subconscious mind and unconscious and your habitual, oh, that's hard. I can't do that. You know what's the hardest thing people do? Stay broke. I know this one by heart. Being poor is the hardest thing you do. And here's the thing about being poor. It's not, we ain't poor. You're never poor. You lack the understanding of the flow and the energy of money. And I just awakened to that. But it's about the flow and the energy of money. That is where we're stuck. And see, we've been taught to think and know, and somebody, you know, like me, I was never the wisest, smart kid. I never was, never will, don't want to be. But I have a unique wisdom that expands me through life. And that's what I want to show people is that unique wisdom. Because everything you learned in school is what some other fool wanted you to know, do, and live inside. So today you become the free fool to foster omnific opulence, loving today in a bright, bold way. See them little rhymes, they just make you excited about life. The only one that can make you excited about your life is you. And if you're waiting for somebody else to raise you out of yesterday, you're going to stay in yesterday. So when you let go of yesterday's suck, basically, you know, I'm a country boy, straight from here, right out the mouth. There ain't much of a filter here, trust me. But that's okay because that's who I am. I'd rather be told the truth than lied to. And I'll tell you, I'm starting to understand this. I've been really involved in my business, in my enterprise the last few years. There's a lot of people who are going to have a lot of awakenings because this is something I'm really going to say. A lie never dies. And when the lie rises from the truth, the one who told the lie is forever scorned. And then when you lose a friend from telling them a lie, you have lost a treasure for the rest of your life. And that is where that really is. So today we unstrap the crap to wrap, to realize, participate, and facilitate, to untie the lies, to fly, feeling love, yazza jazz, our heart and soul, stimulating optimism now and forevermore. And I want to thank you. I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity and Pure Liberation Television that's going to launch here in the next few days. This is all about you being able to use your everyday life to expand out of the past and energize your intuition and experience your dreams. My website is mycowboywisdom.com. My email is robert@mycowboywisdom.com. And may your life be as blessed as you're a blessing to me and the world. And good night.